then drop them drawers. I know what you want. I ask myself, is this shit real?
Hey baby dolls, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing XL nails and this is an infill design. I've already prepped her nails and put some dehydrator and primer on her natural nail, and now I'm just filling them in. This is a custom mix acrylic that I have made as well. So as you can see, I've just sped through that first nail. So I'm picking up my bead, I'm placing it at her cuticle area, I'm patting it in place, I'm pulling it, and as you can see, it just seamlessly blends in. We're using the exact same base as we had before. It's kind of like a soft ombre look, but this time the tips are going to be just a soft shimmer white. I think the easiest part about doing an infill is this part. I fly through this part because I mean it's just one bead basically. If it was an ombre, it would literally be one bead. This is definitely the easiest part. If you want to see a full infill video, just comment below and let me know, and then I'll record that for you guys, just showing you how I actually reshape, because sometimes you do have to, depending on how much your client's nails have grown out, you do have to rebuild the nail and that apex area, so you've got to file it down properly. But with her nails, they were growing out quite a bit, but because I don't really do my apexes too large, I could kind of get away with it. I didn't have to file too much, I didn't have to do too much work, so it just worked perfectly. Now I'm on to my last nail. I'm going to move on to filling the bottom of her nails with this lovely white shimmer that you guys are going to see in a moment. This colour acrylic is called Soft White Shimmer and it's from Glitterbels. Now you'll see I'm just placing it just before the bottom, should we say, and then I'm fanning that up. So that gives like kind of like a gradient look. I'm not starting at the top, because if I started at the top and dragged it down, I wouldn't be able to fan it up to make it look gradient, if that makes sense. Because the more that you fan it up, the more it's thinner, and that's the area that I want to be thin. We want the ends to be more like a more opaque white, should I say. I did decide to put a bit of that nude colour over, just to kind of see how it would look, and if I want to have the nude going into the white or if the white going into the nude. It didn't really make a difference, so I thought let me just do it the way that I started off doing it and not have to go in necessarily back in with my nude over that white. And you can see I've decided to just go over that pinky again, just so that it doesn't look different to the other nails. Also, you may be wondering why I'm not putting clear over it. I didn't have clear. I've ran out of clear acrylic. So it didn't really matter, because this powder seems to have a lot of clear in it anyway, because it's a soft white shimmer, so it is kind of transparent. So I'm guessing a lot of it is clear powder. So my nails were luckily still level, which was great. If this was like say if it was white, just a white, it would be a problem, because I would need to cap it, because it would be not level. Like a bit of the acrylic would be on top of the nail, if that makes sense. But this one really blended really well, so I didn't have to put clear over it to make it look seamless. It just looked seamless, as you can see. Really, really nice. Really good colour. Love it. See, it's always so annoying. I hate when hairs get in my acrylic. That is a pet peeve. Now my acrylic's done, this is what we're looking like, nice and smooth, and we're going to move on to the filing process. So I'm using a 100/180 nail file grit, and I am just going up and down motions, and as you can see, I've really pressed my file into the nail. She's going for a really thin, nice square. So I need to make sure that I'm getting those edges really sharp. It looks like it's sharp here, but we could just do with just a little bit more, a little bit, not too much. And I'm going to really get them ends as well. And I'm always making sure that I'm checking in between. You can see that I'm always just like checking where I'm at, and I go from side wall to side wall. I never just do one side and then do the other. I'm always like back and forth. Anytime that I've tried to do one side and then try to do the other, it always ends up slanted, so I make sure to bounce between the two. Now this is a trick that I always do to make sure that that curve is still in my nails at the bottom. I go in with my sanding band and I go underneath the nail, and the shape of the sanding band is so round that it can curve out the ends of my nails, and I just think it gives it a really nice look. Now for the last step of my filing process, I'm just going in and I'm sealing my cuticles. This is a round-headed cuticle bit and I've had this for a very, very long time. I actually need to use my new ones, but you know when something works you don't want to like let it go, but I need to let it go. But this works just good. I love this cuticle bit, and as you can see it makes her cuticles look really plush and seamless again. Now I'm just dusting off her nails onto the table. Yes, onto the table, unfortunately. I want this table that is a nail table from Costco, I think, and it's got a dust catcher like in the middle of it, and you can change the height of the table. If anyone knows what table it is, comment below, because I need to get that table. Okay, now that all of the prep is done, I am getting the nails ready for the design. So I'm using my non-white MYLEE gel top coat. This is my favorite top coat. Look how shiny it is. Wow, just a moment. Amazing. And I am going to coat the nails in this and then cure them for 60 seconds because the design that we're doing is a 3D glitter design and needs to be on top of a cured nail. And as you can see, the polish really brings out that shimmer in the top of the nail, or the bottom should I say. It really makes it pop. It's such a subtle glitter, but I really do like it a lot. And I barely use this powder, so this was a perfect opportunity to use it. And I think I'll be using it a lot more, to be honest. Here's what we're looking like. This is once the nails have been cured. Beautiful specks of glitter. Now it's design time. So my client wants this French abstract swirly design. She said I can do whatever really. She just wants at least 2 of the nails like that. So I decided, okay, I'll do 2 of the nails. We're going to do her ring finger like that and her thumb, and then on the other nails we're going to incorporate a different design. I've got no specific directions that I'm going in. I was going to follow the picture that you can see kind of in the corner on my right, but I decided to just have my own take on it and see where it takes me. It's really fun when you do designs like this because you can kind of just go any direction. You don't have to follow a certain pattern or whatever. So I really like it. It's dead satisfying. And the trick to getting thinner lines is to use only the top of the brush, the little tippy tip end. And if I want a thicker line, then I'll press more into the brush. And I'll use more of the body, if that makes sense. As you can see, more of the body would be touching the nail. Now I'm going to do the same for the thumb, and I'll also let you enjoy the process. Sorry guys, I just wanted to let you know that I'm doing the thumb a lot thicker than the other nail, just because it's a thumb, and I don't know, I just felt like it needed to be a bit thicker. So you'll see that some of the lines are thin, but they're not as thin as the previous nail that I just did. Okay, I'll leave you to it. Okay, now we've got the two accent nails out of the way. I am going to do some random swirls on the other nails, starting from different points of the nail. So I'm just bringing my brush in from the sides of each nail and doing little cute lines. No more than 2 or 3 I think I'll do on each nail. All of the products that I use will be listed in my description, and I do have an Amazon storefront where you can see all of the gel polishes that I use and some of the other products that you may be interested in. Now I'm using my dotting tool and I'm just going to do some dots along the pinky line. This was just a random addition that I wanted to add in, but it worked out and it looks super cute. Okay, now time for the glitter. So I'm using Glitter Planet's Clear Halo glitter. This is an iridescent glitter. It's very fine and one of my favorites, and I've mixed it with some white acrylic powder. Now I'm just sprinkling it onto the wet polish, and this is going to make the lines shimmer and have a bit of a 3D effect as well. It also will give the lines a matte effect and take away the stickiness from the gel residue. And please guys, I know I can see my hands are dry. This is exactly why I should be wearing gloves. I know I should be wearing gloves. I need to buy some gloves, okay? But bear with me, man, it's winter, okay? Now that's nearly done. I'm going to get her to cure it for 60 seconds and then the set will be done. And this is the final look. As you can see, very, very cute, very beautiful set. Perfect for Christmas actually, so kind of the right season really. If you enjoyed the video, please drop me a like, comment and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next. I love you all. Mwah. Yeah.